Hi, my name is Liliana, and I am going to be doing my survey on my disposition self-assessment. This is my week 6 assignment. Again, my name is Liliana Torres, and I live in Yakima, Washington. Yakima is located in central Washington. Yakima is about probably like 2.5 hours from Seattle. And my goal slash dream is to teach middle school English. I did grow up in the area, so I don't want to leave. I don't plan on moving to another state to teach. I want to stay in Washington. I want to teach somewhere local, and again, I want to teach middle school English. So I'm going to be sharing 3 areas in which I feel I am the most strongest in. So the first one that I feel like I am the most strongest in is educators should be sensitive to individual learning and social needs of students and embrace the cultural diversity of the community. I think this one is probably the most important, especially at the middle school level. Being sensitive to the kids in our classroom, I think, is probably the only way that, one, we're going to get kids to learn. And then 2, I think it's the only way to teach these kids in these class, that might be struggling, with making friends, with anything that has to do with learning. I think this is the most important way to get through these kids, to get them ready to be, part of the workforce. I think that it's our job to instill, how to be sensitive to each other, how to, to be knowledgeable, with some of the things that are important to me, important to them. So I think, again, this is the area where I am the strongest in, just because I did, grow up in a rural community, and I did attend a school on an Indian reservation. So out of all of the categories in the survey, I feel like this is the one that I'm the most strongest in. Another area, educators should recognize that reflection combined with experience leads to growth as a professional. I think that this pertains to any career. So I know in a lot of the threads, I say from time to time that I haven't worked at schools for about 5 years. So I think that, again, this can pertain to any career. I think now in the career that I am in, I do reflect on a day-to-day basis as to what worked for me, what didn't work for me. I also think that networking is really going to be beneficial really to anybody. Another area that I feel I'm the strongest in is educators should believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations for student success. So I think that no student should be thought of as a lost cause. I think that every student is able to share an idea, whether it's realistic, or it pertains to, the event going on at the time. I think, and I know that every kid can share an idea, whether it's something that they learned from the teacher, or it's sharing an idea that, they might have learned off of each other. I think this one is really important. So that's the 3 of them.